Hi, my name is Eric. This is my channel Himbo. Welcome. As you deduce from the episode title, this video is gonna be about my dad. So it's gonna have some nerd stuff, but it's not gonna be nerd centric. So if you're not interested, I totally understand. But it's gonna be a bit more of a personal story. So, anyways, yeah, but growing up, my family struggled a bit. But my parents would always be kind enough to give me a toy or a comic every so often when there was some extra bit of change. And then my dad, after working a 10-hour shift, he would take me out shopping at night. And this is after 10 hours of hard work. And he's taking me out to pick out one toy or one videotape of my choosing. And it was kind of bad because sometimes if I found two things that I really liked, I had trouble deciding and would take forever. My dad was kind enough to allow me to get two things sometimes, but not always. But I always appreciated that about him. But he's already being generous and then just being extra generous. And not to mention, I want to credit his patience, because sometimes, like I said, I would have trouble deciding, take forever, or sometimes I get distracted by the playable Super Nintendo console they had available in the media center, and I'd be playing Mario or Mortal Kombat, whatever. And and I remember one time I was playing Mortal Kombat with some older dude. The dude was letting me win, but he was seeing how happy I was, and I just remember the kid said something nice to my dad, and my dad looked at me and that was kind of the one of the first early memories of my dad just showing just showing how he how he felt about me, because my dad wasn't a openly emotional guy. He wasn't a hugger or anything like that. And so I just kind of had to decipher it that his love came from acts of service, gift giving, and just kind of just the way he would look at me. And by that I mean that it's this look of warmth, of yeah, just a warmth and acceptance. Because let's be honest. I was not athletic kid. I was not academic kid. I was not a skilled kid. And I was just a kid who liked nerdy things and pop culture. And I wasn't even an expert in those things either. I just consumed a lot of it. And but he just loved me, accepted that about me. He never made me feel less than. He never had any certain, I'm sure he had certain expectations or wishes for me, and those were things I imagine I don't have never really fulfilled for him. Um, at least like some of those things, but I knew that he always just loved and cared for me as I was, and that's something I also try to pass on to my nieces and nephew, to show them that I love them without any unconditionally love them, accept them, and not judge them, and just appreciate who they are. That's something that my dad passed along to me. And then when in my teen, then growing up, we kind of grew apart a bit. Then one day, as a teen, he asked me to he asked me if I wanted to go to a comic store, and he took me. He took me to a place in Greenwood called the Comic Carnival, no longer there now. But he got me a few comics that I really grew to treasure. Um, One being Batman Legends of Dark Knight number 120. It's it takes place during No Man's Land when earthquake wrecks Gotham City, and it's notable for the first time Cassandra Cain has taken on the Batgirl mantle. And now, unfortunately, this is not the original issue that he got me. I stupidly gave it away because I had in trade. So thinking I had in trade, I only the floppy. But of course, it wasn't until luckily years later that I grew to recognize why I should appreciate it, and tried hunting it down going COVID, which was tough because those were times where everything was inflated. So I paid a bit of chunk of change for this. And funny enough, a few years later, I found it again for $1 and got that too. So at least it kind of evened out a little bit. But anyways, and then we got Fantastic Four number 250. Now this is the actual issue that my dad got me. I get this as well. I like the Fantastic Four, okay, but I love it because it's the actual issue that my dad got me. And yeah, just like I said, my dad wasn't openly affectionate. It wouldn't be until his grandkids came later that he became more open. Still not so much with me, but that's okay. Cause like I said, I knew he loved me in his way. But I got to see him become more affectionate with the grandkids and initiating hugs as opposed to them having to come to him to hug. But yeah, it's been tough losing him. I know he's gone, but in my head I still think he's gonna be coming through the door and asking me if I eaten yet and stuff like that. But yeah, again, I just want to say thank you, Dad, for loving who I, like, for accepting me, for treating me so well, for taking care of me, for a lot of things. I just want to say I love you. I miss you, and I hope you're doing well. I hope you're with grandma and our other loved ones up there. And I just hope to see you someday. And for those who are who have lost loved ones as well, I hope you are getting them the support and care you need. And cancer fucking sucks. So be sure to get yourself looked after, whether it's cancer or something else. But yeah, I don't know how to end this, so I'm just gonna say that thank you for watching if you did, and I wish you well. Take care.